Going over to the business blunder of the day, you have General Motors recalling more than 450,000 vehicles. Yeah, they should have made manual transmissions. Yeah, because it's for the transmissions. Now, this comes thanks to the OG search engine, which is still around as Yahoo Finance, saying, quote, GM to recall more than 461,000 vehicles over transmission issues, according to the NHTSA. And there you can see the Chevy Silverado 2500 5930 XY Banana Falcon, the one that's the size of a small truck, trailer, or house. In all reality, this is the Chevy 2020 heavy-duty pickup. Is at their Flint assembly plant. But spoiler alert, yeah, it's because they make automatic transmissions. You wouldn't have this issue if they had 3 pedals like all trucks should have by default. But I partially digress. Now, this is also credited to Reuters. They say, quote, GM will recall specifically 461,839 vehicles over an issue with the transmission. The recall involves some of the models of the 2020 to 2022 Chevy Silverado, GMC Sierra, which, spoiler alert, they're all made on the same factory. They just slap on different stickers and logos. 2021 Cadillac Escalade, the Chevy Tahoe, the GMC Yukon, and others. The transmission control valve on the impacted vehicles may fail, causing the rear wheels to lock up. This is funny because it's government speak. It's from the NHTSA. They say, quote, which would increase the risk of a crash. Yes, that is true, government. Having wheels that lock up unexpectedly could increase the risk of a crash. I'm glad you understand that. They say, quote, to fix the issue, dealers will install a new transmission control module software for free of charge, and GM will provide a special coverage program for repairing transmissions identified as containing a defective control valve. GM also asked dealers to immediately stop delivery of the vehicles, which, oh, that's bad for sales reps. I'll never forget when I used to be in the automotive industry, there's one, was it the ignition? I believe it was the ignition control failure. So the actual car ignitions would not work, and they all shared that vehicle. So it pretty much meant you couldn't sell anything in the GM portfolio. It was a terrible instance, one of the biggest business blunders in automotive history. Imagine having every one of your vehicles, oh yeah, can't sell it. Because again, there's some components, yeah, it makes sense with economies of scale. You have the cheaper price per unit if you buy in bulk. There's some components where I understand why it makes sense to have that one component on every one of your vehicles, but the downside of that is when you have an issue, yeah, they all have an issue. Now, this case wouldn't have happened if they just had manual transmissions like they should have by default. Unfortunately, the last full-size truck in North America you could buy with a stick shift was a Dodge, and now the only lightweight truck in North America you can buy is all alone, the Toyota Tacoma, which does come with a stick shift, and can't get in green, so yeah, if I had won the lottery, I'd probably buy at least one. And yeah, it's one of those things where, I mean, people are using these, not just, there are a lot of payment queens, like people buy a truck and just, leave it there, don't actually use it. You only use the truck bed from when you get Walmart groceries, but there are some people that actually use trucks as intended to actually make a living in, and you're actually using it to haul things and throw things to the real bed of the truck, and now you're taking away their livelihood. They got to take it to the dealership. It's hilarious. GM wants to be an EV company. This is yet another software issue, which, again, you're going to have, an EV is going to need a lot more software, so I'm pretty skeptical about their long-term performance and reliability in that metric. And yet, GM is already not known for having great reliability. I mean, typically go to Toyota for that. And this just chisels away more at the reliability of the trucks. And they're already second best. In North America, the best-selling truck, bar none, is the Ford F-150, 250, 350, Banana 50, Falcon, the whole line of the Fords. It has pretty much number one sales in most states in the U.S. So to give people yet another reason to buy a Ford, which, again, is also not the pinnacle of reliability, you gotta say, GM, have another issue related to your transmissions. Gotta say that it's certainly the business blunder of the day. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in. Again, trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month, so if you can click that button, I greatly appreciate it. Also, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment. It's a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.